Pareek. I am assistant professor in Biyani group of colleges, and today I am giving lecture on cryptographic technique on the behalf of Guru KPO. So earlier we have discussed what are the attacks, what are the security principles, and what are the cryptography. So today we will discuss the cryptographic techniques. So first of all, what is cryptographic? Cryptographic basically is the art of technique to achieve the security by codifying the messages by using the suitable scheme. So actually we hide the plain text message and convert that plain text message into the ciphertext. So this is called the cryptographic technique. And next time is generally asked, what is the cryptanalysis? Cryptanalysis means to break the ciphertext into the plain text so that anybody can read what is the ciphertext, and the person who do that process, that is called the cryptanalyst. So today we discuss what are the cryptographic techniques. In cryptographic techniques generally we use the two terms plain text and the ciphertext. Plain text that is understood by every user, means in the alphabetic form, in the numeric form, in the block form, so that anyone can understand. Suppose we are sending an email from sender A to sender B, then easily in the plain text format both can read the messages. And what's the meaning of ciphertext? Ciphertext meaning we hide the messages by using some codified scheme, means we are encoding the messages. So when we open our account on suppose Gmail, so when we write the username, that this is the plain text, and when we type the password, that is in the ciphertext. So today we will discuss how we will convert the plain text messages into the ciphertext. So for this there are two techniques, substitution technique and the transposition techniques. Substitution technique means we substitute our plain text, means when we are using the alphabets, then we are changing the alphabets to some other alphabets, some other numbers, some other symbols. So we are substituting that letters or numbers into another form. And the transposition technique is somewhat different from the substitution. We are again substitute the letters, alphabets and symbols, but we are also using some permutation and combination on that plain text. So both techniques today we will discuss. So for the substitution techniques there are lots of types of that. One is the Caesar cipher, modified version of Caesar cipher, monoalphabetic cipher, and the polygram substitution techniques. So first we will discuss the Caesar cipher techniques. Caesar cipher is very old techniques. In this techniques what we will do, just we replace the alphabets by another alphabets. Suppose A is replaced by E, B is replaced by F, C is replaced by G, and D is replaced by H. So the ciphertext will be for ABCD is E, F, G, H. So this is a very weak technique because anyone can identify, if he or she identify the pattern, then anyone can break the plain text, can break the ciphertext to achieve the plain text. So this is very weak techniques. So next come to the modified version of the Caesar cipher. This is somewhat strong than the Caesar cipher. So here what we will do, first the plain text is here, and suppose there are 26 or 25 possibilities. So we can replace the K letter with the remaining letter. So there are 25 possibilities. Suppose we are replacing K with L, W with X, means just next the alphabet, K, L, W, X, U, V, M, N, etc. So when the pattern is decide, means the replacement policy is decide, then just we increase the value of K. K is counter here, so we again means loop will be run from K to 25, 1 to 25. So here we just replace the letters. Suppose value of K is equal to 1, then we replace by this, and on the 18th number we identify the plain ciphertext of this plain text is come here. So easily we identify what's the ciphertext message is KWMPHM, and the plain text is come here, and up to 25 this letters is here. So this is little bit stronger than Caesar cipher, but again this is again the weak policy, because there are only 25 substitution or 25 possibilities. Any one attacker can attack on this plain text or Caesar cipher text and identify what's the actual message is here. So this is again the weak. And now again come to the monoalphabetic cipher. Monoalphabetic cipher when we talk about, so this is a stronger than modified version. What we will do in monoalphabetic cipher? In modified version, we again just set the replacement policy. So when we decide we will change the K with L, means we are deciding just one letter ahead, we are replacing K with L. In monoalphabetic cipher, there are 25 possibilities, means one letter can be replaced by the 25 letters. So here are the possibilities to break the cipher text is 4 into 10 to the power 26. So this is the strongest than the modified version. But again there is a problem. Suppose cipher text is small. So if the cipher text is small, then any attacker can attack onto the cipher text and identify what is the plain text. Okay, so this is the again weak, but this is the polygram substitution technique. In polygram substitution technique, instead of replacing the one character with another, one number with another, one symbol with another, what we are doing here, we are replacing the whole block. Suppose the block or word is hello, then we are replacing the hello word with the Y, V, Q, Q, W. So we are replacing the word into the another ciphertext word. And here is the difference, only the O. Here is O and here is the hell. So for the hell, there is a ciphertext will be different. For the hello, there is different, and for the hell, here is the different, because we are replacing the whole word, not the single letter. So this is the strongest technique, means polygram substitution technique is the strongest, and another is monoalphabetic is stronger. So these are the substitution techniques in which we can identify how to transfer the plain text into the ciphertext. Now we will discuss the second technique, that is the transposition technique. So in transposition technique, we apply the substitution technique plus permutation and combination, so that the ciphertext will be strong than the substitution technique. So in transposition technique, there is the rail fence technique, simple columnar position technique, and with multiple rounds columnar position techniques, and one-arm cipher techniques, transposition techniques. So what we will do in rail fence technique? First we write the plain text into the diagonally, means come home tomorrow is the plain text. So we write here come home tomorrow. Diagonally we write the plain text, and the ciphertext will be C M H M T M R O O E O E O O R W. So we will read from left to right, then again left to right. So in this we generate the ciphertext from the rail fence techniques. Again this is the weak transposition technique, because this is very simple and the language is in English, so anyone can identify what will be the plain text for the ciphertext message. And next is the simple columnar position techniques. Here what we will do, suppose there are 6 columns, we will decide the columns, how many columns we will take in the table. So again the plain text message is come home tomorrow. So we write by the column wise. Suppose there are 6 columns, so COMEHOMETOMMROW. So suppose when we are taking the techniques, so we select the columns like 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. Suppose this type of column we are selected, then the ciphertext will be EOWOOCMROERM. So this is the little bit thicker techniques, because the attacker have to identify what's the column ranging, means what ranging of the column, means we are select here 4, 5, 6, 1 and 3 and 2. So this is somewhat stronger than the rail fence. And again simple columnar, modified version of the simple columnar is multiple rounds. Suppose this is the ciphertext from the simple columnar, then again we are modifying this ciphertext, again we are arranging this text into the columns, and the sequencing is 4, 6, 1, 2, 5, 3. Now the ciphertext will be O, E, O, C, H, etc. So this is the stronger technique than the simple columnar, because here we are using the multiple rounds. So here is one round, again we switch this ciphertext into the another round and again arranging in the columns, then again we find the newer version of the ciphertext. So this is the strongest than the rail fence and the simple columnar. And the last one is the one-norm cipher, and we also call the one-time pad. In one-norm cipher, what we will do, we will use the one-time session key, and after using that key, we will discard that key for achieving the ciphertext. So what we will do in this, suppose the plain text is how are you. So we will convert the alphabets into the numbers, because for the A is 0 and H is 7, O is 14. So what we are doing, from 0 to 25, according to that we are arranging the alphabets and their numbers. And suppose we are taking the one time pad, here is NCBTZQARX. So again we are writing the numbers for these alphabets, and the next step is we will add both these numbers, means plain text numbers and the one time pad numbers. So these are the summation of these both plain text and the one time pad. And if next we will found the numbers that is greater than the 26. So we will find here three numbers, 42, 31 and 43. So in the next step we will subtract the 26 from these numbers. Okay, so we will find that numbers into the range of 0 to 25. So here we are getting that. Now we will convert these number into the alphabets. So ciphertext will be U, Q, X, T, Q, V, Y, F. So this is the strongest technique, means one-norm cipher or one-time pad is the strongest transposition technique when we are converting the plain text into the ciphertext, because here we are using the one-time pad and only the sender know about the one-time pad, and after using it will discard that one-time pad. So this is my today's lecture. Thank you. So please share, subscribe and like on the behalf of Guru KPO. Thank you.